What's going on, everybody? As you can see, the thumbnails where I'm going to be talking about the president. I'm gonna say the president because I don't want to sound like a super liberal. When Donald Trump was in office, but your president Joe Biden is showing his what you call and I'm gonna make sure I say this respectfully. Your our president Joe Biden and his administration is showing how Joe Biden was back in the 80s and 90s with the crime bill. And this is not the crime bill, to say the least. All right. We're going to go at it. And I'm going to let you guys know my point of view on this whole thing and my opinion and my, things of that nature. So let me share an article with you guys real quick. Again, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. Before I go any further, this content right here is what you want to hear. It's not going to be no foolishness that you keep hearing about lately, especially the black YouTube. I don't really like going with the foolishness. I need things for you. I need you to hear things that you need to hear, if that sounds right, about your welfare and your well-being in this country. All right, as a U.S. citizen, and especially as a Black American U.S. citizen. Okay, Biden administration urged Superior Court to let cops enter homes and seize guns without a warrant. Do you hear? Do you hear what's going on here? Let's keep it going. The U.S. Superior Court on Wednesday will hear. What day was this actually, this article? Maybe it said on, I think this is it was yesterday. But they're going to hear it today. Arguments in Kennel versus Storm, a case that could have sweeping consequences for policies, due process, and mental health, with the administration and attorney general from 9 states urging the high court to uphold warrantless gun confiscations. But what would ultimately become a major Fourth Amendment case began with an elderly couple's spat over a coffee mug. I don't know what that's about. Okay, I'm not going to be reading this whole thing and things of that nature because I don't want this to be a long-winded situation. As you guys know what's going on, I'm going to show you some other stuff that I saw. Biden calls for assault weapons ban at the Colorado shootings and stuff. U.S. Superior Court to hearing Rhode Island case involving warrantless seize guns. See, they're trying to make it. I'm gonna stop this real quick. They are trying, and you can actually go online and you can get this information as well. What they are trying to do is make it legal for officers. These are the same people that were saying 6 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago, to defund the police. Now, what Biden is all about is police getting way more funded, way more funded. And I'm gonna tell you guys, ever since this Colorado thing being as though, I'm gonna tell you these states that's actually that have a lot of gun laws in it, such as Colorado has a huge gun law policy in it. Places like Chicago, places like Philly, all these places that have people killing each other with guns. Liberal cities, liberal towns, everything that you want to hear. The problem is that leftists keep on doing is they trying to go change policies when something happened to our countries without even thinking. That's what they've been doing it. Just with the Jussie Smollett thing, when they put the lynching things quick, and that was a whole lie. And even with this gun thing, as I said, Colorado have major gun laws. This is a mental health thing, or it's a situation where it's mental health and they looking to get that man, that devil was looking to get even with someone. Mental health and what's going on in Philly, Pennsylvania, gun laws, Chicago, Illinois, gun laws, all these places. Philly right now got 100 or over 100 deaths, and it's only March. Wait until the summer. As soon as this thing happened in the Colorado, where 10 people died, including the officer, this is when you want to start putting gun laws in, and you telling people that you don't, the cops don't need anything. They just need one excuse, and they can say, hey, I think this house this is how this law is going to work, is I want to tell you. They can say, oh, this specifically want to need this house, I think they got guns, let's go in. They come in without any forms of warrant or anything, as they're telling you in the law that the Biden administration want to push through. And who you think houses that they're going to be going through, because for the most part, Black folks don't have gun licenses. Black and brown people do not have gun licenses. Who you think they're going to go into, and how much trouble and disaster, chaos, and disorder that's going to be, that somebody's going to die going into somebody else's house without a warrant or what have you. Who is that for? I want to tell all you Black liberals that voted for Joe Crime Bill Biden, you did it again. As I said on one of my Instagrams, you did it again. You voted in November. Emotionally instead of logically, and you voted on our demise. Look what this guy doing. He put that law in, and specifically it said it's for it's going to be for other people. It's for because of what happened in Cranston, Rhode Island, and all these and Colorado. You thinking it's for white? No, most white people that I know have their gun licenses. It's for you, Black man and Black woman. Your super liberal Democrat Party, white mommy and daddy served you again. You voted for your demise again. They marginalize you again, and you think shit is it's already erupting, violence or erupting already. He only been in office 2 months. You're going to see more what you helped do. Again, vote on your own people's demise. And because most of you think you're smarter than everybody, think you're smarter than people such as myself, you really don't do any kind of research. You go on emotions. You don't say to yourself, what in the hell these Democrats talking heads, such as these Black celebrities and all these other people, these so-called Black leaders, what did they do specifically for us? I can tell you what they do. They help bring in laws to destroy us, and they've been doing it for over 50 years, almost 60, I believe. And you just don't get it because the mainstream media told you, again, who to hate. Super liberal white mommy and daddy told you once again who to hate, and now this is what's going to happen. Joe Biden administration trying to push a law through that the police can barge into your house anytime with no warrants if you even look like you got a gun. You guys did it to yourself. People try to warn you, but you act like, many of you and many of people that I know, you act like you were smarter than everyone else. And this is what we're going to get. This right here. This is exactly what we're going to get. Joe Biden, he talked down on Black people since the 70s. He told you what it was about. All these Democrat parties told you what it's about, especially you, super liberal Black American man. You really demised yourself. You really did it. You really had something to do with all that. Hey, this protect yourself, and hopefully one of these days we will see who is actually the real culprit of our communities, who is the real enemy of our communities, and we will see. But again, President Joe Biden and his administration is pushing a law that's going to allow police officers to come into your homes and to confiscate your guns. If you think they're just going to confiscate your guns, you got another thing coming. People crazy. All right, guys, it's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, Kasim Lamar Dream Big Podcast. And I'm going to keep on hitting you guys with the facts you need to know and the stories that you need to know. All this other bullshit, clown shit that you need to know, you can go to anybody else's platform. Here, you're going to get the things you need to know. Peace.